if a token is based on a founder's pet or a pet in general or an animal of some sort, they're usually meme coins, right?
Right.
We don't see Kaspa calling themselves, some
Mhm.
animal coin or something like that, right? So we try to be approachable, we try to be fun, and we try to keep that kind of low barrier to entry,
Mhm.
where we can educate people onto these more complex topics. And maybe they do start getting into mining because they found Nacho, or maybe they start a Kaspa node and just run it out of their
Mhm.
garage because they think it's cool.
What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Might, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Today you will learn more about the first meme coin appearing on the KRC-20, which I'm personally interested in getting my hands on, and it's Nacho the cat. This is derived from Ignacio, the cat of Shai Wyborski, and if you don't know, Shai is one of the core developers of Kaspa and heavily involved in the development. I got 3 reasons why I'm bullish on Nacho the cat. 1, the visuals for this meme coin is simply stunning. What is important for a meme coin, in my opinion, is a good name, a good logo, something fun, funny, or cute. Second, like Kaspa, Nacho is a fairly launched project that does more than just being a cute meme coin. More on that later. And the pet of founders or famous people tend to perform phenomenally. For example, Shiba Inu, who is the dog of Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin.
KRC-20 is going to be the Nacho theme meme coin. What do you think about that?
I love it. And I also love it that they aren't just cut and paste. I read their feed and they put thought into their content. They're cute and they're trying to be funny and they're not just. There is love in this project, and it's love for my cat, which I love so much. So it resonates with me. So it's the only meme coin I follow. I'm not affiliated. I'm not gonna invest in it. I'm gonna get some, of course, like for my virtual vanity plate, but. I love the homage. I appreciate it. It makes me and Noah so happy.
And third, Nacho the cat has a pretty big community, close to 60K followers on X. Now to explain more about Nacho the cat, here's Ashton from the Nacho the cat creator team, who stopped by Christina from the XXIM podcast a few weeks ago on September 1st, 2024. Shout out to them.
Nacho the cat is, I believe, the first fair launched KRC-20 meme coin, obviously on Kaspa being a KRC-20. So we've been working on Nacho since early May timeframe, and it was really inspired. We were inspired to create Nacho because two core reasons. We want the project to be a bridge between the average crypto user and kind of the complexity and newness that exists in the Kaspa ecosystem. And secondarily, we wanted the project to be very well known. And meme coins typically do well and are recognizable when they're based on a core layer one core contributor in some way, right? So Nacho is short for Ignacio, which is the name of Shai Wyborski's cat, one of the core co-founders of Kaspa. Me personally, I found Kaspa in the early summer of 2023. So I guess just over a year ago now. And this was through mining. So I've been a miner for a very long time in crypto, back to before the Ethereum merge. And I was looking for a new GPU mineable coin in the kind of late spring, early summer of last year, and found Kaspa right before the ASICs came out. So I GPU mined for about a month and then bought one of the first Kaspa ASICs ever, the KS3L from Ice River. So it was one of the big boys. It was a big risk. But
Right.
Nacho didn't just come from me. So Nacho was started by a group of 7 of us, and I'm just one of those 7. We all call ourselves the creator team, and there's a lot of different people, from moderators to creatives to a core developer that we have that helps. So all of us had met in a couple other discords in the crypto community, kind of late last year, early this year, very Kaspa focused environments, and we just met each other, came together, and decided to kind of share our talents to hopefully make an impact on the Kaspa ecosystem. 2 of the other guys are big on meme coins and are around with kind of building communities and building some marketing and hype around there. Um, a young lady that's on our team is a longtime moderator of crypto communities. So she's been in 3 or 4 that she's done really well in kind of keeping clean and healthy, right? And then, like I mentioned, we've got one that in his real life, he's a core developer that works for a big enterprise. So not all miners, but all very complementary skills for this project.
How was your previous launch on the 30th of June?
It was eventful, to say the least. So we had set up. It was kind of. It felt like a historic moment for many of us in the Nacho community because it was the launch of the first possibility for tokens or layer 2 assets of any kind on Kaspa, right? So we had set an announcement with our community that we were going to live stream the deployment, and we decided to do that 30 minutes after Casplex had launched. So we launched at 10:30 Eastern on June 30th, and we live streamed that deployment. And I actually deployed the token myself in the Casware wallet. And about 15 minutes later, we ended the stream, and we said, happy minting, everybody. Within 10 minutes, we had these questions. It's not working. Here's the error, right? So we quickly jumped back on that live stream. And we spent the next 9 hours interacting with users in the community, helping them set up their own node or switch the RPC connection in Casware to one of our creator team's nodes. So eventful. It was fun. And I think it was really cool because we built a lot of trust and relationships with people in the community that we wouldn't have otherwise had the opportunity to do. So it's one of those things where in the moment you're like, what the heck, this is horrible. It needs to work, right? And you look back on it later and you go, blessing in disguise, right? I mean, how fun was that experience? Total supply is 287 billion. So this is a nod to the Kaspa supply of 28.7 with a little bit of a meme coin exponent, if you will.
So how can people find out more about Nacho the cat? Like, do you have the website and...
Yeah, absolutely. So Nacho Wyborski, it's not the easiest domain, but it's just like Shai's last name, Wyborski, Wyborski. But nachowyborski.xyz is our website, and that's a good source for data. But I will admit that it is a version 1 website, and we're currently working on improving that. So there's more to come on that front. The important thing to note is that there's no real team or founder or anything like we see in a lot of these projects because Nacho's 100% fair launched and 100% community run and community funded. So the absolute best way to get involved is to jump in the Discord or the Telegram and raise your hand and start sharing your ideas. I think we're all here to support decentralization, distributed power, and transparency. We don't see much of like a data insights or analytics available for KRC-20 because it's so new. So CatScan is the new name for Nacholytics, and it is something that we're going to launch to essentially just provide retail crypto users the absolute best data source that they can rely on for KRC-20 info. Everything will come directly from APIs from the network, so there is no trust involved, right? And we can just manipulate this data locally in the environment to compare things. And we can look at, say, hey, what does this holder, this top holder of X KRC-20 also hold? What projects do they think are cool? What are the holder heat maps around KRC-20? How are prices or holders or mint statuses changing? But long story short, it's a block explorer / data analytics website on KRC-20, layer 2 data on Kaspa. Our original roadmap was 4 pieces. We've completed 2 of them, and we did it slightly out of order. So our first step was to expand Kaspa node infrastructure, and we launched 10 Kaspa nodes that are distributed across the world and provide kind of redundancy and expanded capacity for the core network. Our step 2 was that cat scan that we're still working on. Step 3 was the cat bot, the Nacho and Telegram bot, or I'm sorry, the Discord and Telegram bot that provides the KRC-20 data. Our last step, step 4 on that roadmap, is the most exciting part for me personally. It's the Nacho mining pool, and it is a Kaspa mining pool that is completely open source. Our goal here is that one does not exist today, at least that we're aware of, a complete production-ready mining pool code. So we want to put it out there available to anyone to use. On one hand, I think that we can create a really good experience that will attract Kaspa miners and create low fees that will also help fund future Nacho projects. But even more important than that is just releasing the open source code and contributing. So, if John, Jane, and Joanna want to set up a pool just for the three of them in their hometown, they can do it and get away from the, Hum pool fees or Binance pool fees, or maybe even the KYC that's required.
I don't know, like it kind of becomes a very much like about utility. So I don't know, like, are you actually calling yourself a meme coin?
I think it's the most approachable way to bring in brand new users and the kind of average crypto normie, with all due respect, into Kaspa. So yeah, to a certain degree we are. We have utility and we're a unique kind of meme coin, but
Right,
we are a meme coin. We're leading with awesome art and the founders, cat that is recognizable, and yeah, so we're a unique project, but I think we are a meme coin still. Black cats may be arguably one of the most memeable things out there. But I think in crypto, we kind of know that a meme coin, or if a token is based on a founder's pet or a pet in general or an animal of some sort, they're usually meme coins, right? We don't see Kaspa calling themselves, some animal coin or something like that, right? So we try to be approachable, we try to be fun, and we try to keep that kind of low barrier to entry, where we can educate people onto these more complex topics. And maybe they do start getting into mining because they found Nacho, or maybe they start a Kaspa node and just run it out of their garage because they think it's cool. Those are important things I think that we can contribute. From a meme coin perspective, we'll have more people interested if we're approachable like that. Everything is community run, community funded. It's all open source. So, we're huge on giving people the credit they deserve. If you want to come in and create a new idea or develop something, we will shout your name from the rooftops on every social channel that we have and give you all the credit. But at the same time, we're creating things as volunteers for an ecosystem because we're passionate about it and we love it. So if you feel that way, come join us. Join the Discord, raise your hand, tag one of the creators, and we will find work for you to do, I promise.
With KRC-20 about to be launched, exciting times are ahead, especially for Kaspa holders. Hopefully by now, crypto crew, you have realized Kaspa isn't just any layer 1 coin that happens to be the only trilemma solver on the entire crypto ocean. I've often said Kaspa is evolutionary, as it will set a precedent of what crypto projects should be like in the future. Something fresh, something that involves the community, something that represents what crypto was intended for in the first place. Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Growing grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.